how's it going, everybody? Cheesecake Trading Booth here as Andrew is suffering from pizza/internet problems. So the Twitch.tv. Yeah. I'm tired. I don't think I can make jokes today. Thank you. I don't want to get canceled. You have two moods, pissed and horny. Good luck. Alright, anyways, here's the point standings. Garrett Wolfenbarger, your points leader. Followed by Lucas Hoitzma, Hayden Lowell, Bradley Wilson, Michael Edwards, Cody Cleaver, Brentley Bryant, Cliff Mullins, Ian Montrose, Quinn Newton, Jeremy Scherer, and Tyler Merritt, the top 12. Outside drivers looking into the playoff bubble as it stands after one race is Tyler Lennon, DG Swiss, Brianna Lavin, and Jason Papa. Of course, Talon Smith, after being a complete fucking douche nozzle, has been removed from Sidewinder racing leagues, and I offered to give his win to second place, but couldn't. So, there's that. That's the current news and events. My cough is even worse than it was yesterday, so my energy levels are not that high. So, I don't know, y'all may just be staring at the action as I slowly fade out of consciousness due to depleted oxygen levels. We'll find out. That's going to be part of the fun, part of the game. Any hopes of practice coming to an end. If you're new to this, Lucas gave me an open beta of a ticker he's been working on. Try it out for the Super Speedway series. I like it, so I'm going to keep using it. Been using it for the entire weekend. So thank you, Lucas. You big, beautiful human being that just ordered a new processor. I love this sticker. I'm a big fan. Yeah, Zach, I feel like teetotal dog crap. As it is time for qualification. Who's the first driver out on track? Bill Rivard in the 22, out on the racing surface. And y'all can't see it, but I mentioned it. Nah, I can't even English. That's how bad this is. I can't normally English anyway, but it's even worse now. My brain's just done. I brought back Hayden Lowell's famous document, or as I have lovingly dubbed, the Cockument. Due to the new penalty system in SRL, the more tallies you get, the more chance you have to get DQ'd. So, for every time someone brings out a caution, I get to write it down. And let me tell you, I don't know how it's going to work for here. Where's my bloody wolf sheet? Oh, no. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, y'all can't even see it. Oh, I just screwed up. Oh, I just pooped it. Alright. Lucas Hoitzma, currently top of the board with a 24.385. Cody Cleaver in second with a just 8/100ths behind him. Fastest in practice was the 51 of Bradley Wilson, and he's currently coming out on track. Hayden Lowell in the 56 jumps to second on the board. 3/1000ths behind the 97 machine. Michael Edwards at the end of pit road. 38 of Tyler Merritt, currently doing his qualifying run. So Wolfenbarger jumps up to P3. Here, see how the 51 is going to fare. Looks like he's starting his qualifying run now. 45, Adam Crozier. Starting his run. Andrew Beach on his final lap currently scored P8. Still P8, picked up a little bit. As the 38 of Merritt jumps to the top of the board. A 24.366. Almost 2 100ths up over the 97. And the 51 completing his first qualifying lap. Evidently not liking his run-up. Oh no, he got P4. I didn't see it. Cliff Mullins out on track on his first lap. Coming off turn number 4. Gonna fish it sideways. First lap. P10. Or P9. They just completed second lap. Why is my overlay? Oh, I'm reading it wrong. God, I'm stupid. Giglio parks the number 16 P4. And it doesn't look like there's anyone else out on track. Oh, Michael Edwards just qualified P7. So it looks like Merritt going to qualify pole. So Tyler Merritt looks like going to be your pole sitter unless something changes in 50 seconds. $19 drivers looking like it's going to be taken to the field or to the track here tonight. All right, that officially looks like it's going to do it. Merritt going to be our pole sitter. So with that, we'll go and get our Labor 12 starting lineup up and ready to go. If I can find my thing. This thing. Ooh, struggling. What? Hold on. There we go. Almost. Things being really weird. There we go. Alright, Labor 12 starting lineup. Starting on pole, the 38, Tyler Merritt. Second, the 97 Lucas Hoytsma. Third, the 56 of Hayden Lull. Fourth, the 16 of Blake Giglio. Fifth, the 51 of Bradley Wilson. Sixth is the 32 of Garrett Wolfenbarger. Followed by the 14 of Michael Edwards. Eighth is Cody Cleaver. Ninth is Tyler Lehman. 10th is Cliff Mullins. 11th is Bill Rivard. 12th is Andrew Beach. 13th is the number 7 of Daniel Krim. 14th is DG Swiss. 15th, Adam Crozier. 16th, Dalton Hayes. 17th, Ethan Evers. 18th, Dave Hoytsma. 19th, Daniel Wallen. And round out our field here tonight is William Oshebrenner. And with that, that concludes our Labor 12 start lineup. Is our pole sitter in Discord? Yes, he is. I see Merritt in Discord. Hey, Tyler, it's the cheesesteak in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh man, you are the pole sitter tonight. What's your plan to keep this thing out front for 90 laps?
I already know I'm not going to keep it out front for 90 laps, but my plan is to, if it goes green, save an extra 3 laps of fuel per run to try to make it one stop. Run the bottom for a while and just try to stay in clean air and just try to save my tires for a late run. You know, I already know Hayden, Blake, and Bradley and the Garrett are probably all going to be on my ass for most of the race. It's just trying to try to get a top 5 is my main plan tonight.
Well, all right, man. Well, good luck to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Tyler Merritt, your pole sitter here tonight. As I completely forgot I had that little bar there I could put in. Dang it. Need to remember that. I got a lot more features to play with now. Did everyone hear him okay? Did OBS not mess up Discord this time? As we get the 1 to green.
I'm warning you right now. I'm starting an ARCA racing, buddy.
What did Andrew say? I had to take my headphones off for a second. Alrighty. So come off turn number 4. Barney the flagman has the green one in his hand, and I have him cut off because of the new ticker. I completely forgot about it. Dang it, I'm an idiot. Pace car's in. And green flag is waving. We're racing at Iowa. Side by side of turn number 1, Merritt with the race lead. Hoytsma trying to nose out ahead on that outside lane. Off of turn number 2, down the backstretch for the first time. Lucas Hoytsma nosing out ahead. Can Merritt hold on that inside and lead the first lap? Off of 4 for the first time. And at the stripe, it looks like it's going to be the 97. Lucas Hoytsma leads lap number 1. Only 89 more to go. Side by side for that 4th spot is the 51 of Bradley Wilson and the 16 of Blake Giglio. May have made contact there. The 56 of Hayden Lowell jumps to the outside of Merritt, or trying to. They're still side by side for this race lead. Merritt still trying to work that bottom. And at the stripe is still the 97, Lucas Hoytsma, and he clears the 38 into 1. Still electing to run that top to middle lane. 38 trying to go back to the inside. The 32 of Garrett Wolfenbarger, I see, is now side by side with Giglio. That is for 5th. I imagine Blake is going to try and back up the corner and save some tire. Really, really good at doing that is that 16 machine. And they're still 2 wide for the lead. Merritt actually led the lap. Trying to make that inside work, run the top side. Probably going to burn up the slicks. Through 3 and 4, the 38 looking to clear. In my head, I think I called him the 37 once. If I did, my apology. That's Cliff's number. And Hoytsma fires back out on the outside. Great little battle for the lead, as now Hoytsma is clear. Giglio still side by side with Wolfenbarger for that 5th spot. The 51 of Bradley Wilson now trying to shoot to the inside of Lull. Not able to do so there. As I say that, Lull now shoots to the inside of Merritt for 2nd. Too wide for 2nd spot. Hoytsma trying to drive away. Oh, Tyler Merritt into the outside wall. And Hayden trying to get to the inside. Trying to go 2 wide for the race lead. So we look off the rear bumper of Hoytsma. Merritt shooting to his outside. Oh, 16 going for a deep sin. May have slid up and made contact with the 32. Kept it clean. No harm, no foul. As Wilson now trying to get to the outside of Lowell. Almost 3 wide for 4th spot. Wilson once again throwing it to the bottom. The leader's still wrapped under a blanket as Lowell throws it back to the bottom. Side by side of the 38, and now the 97 for the race lead. Can he roll the bottom? Excuse me. Not quite able to there. Hoytsma holding on to that lead. Riding on board with Hayden Lowell, trying to get out ahead of the 38. Lowell clears the 38 off of turn number 2. And now looking to the inside of Hoytsma for the race lead. Not able to do anything off turn number 4. Clicked the 37 instead of 38. My bad. And for the lead again. Lowell throws it to the bottom. Off of corner number 4. Not able to make the pass. Hoytsma able to run the top. As this run goes on, I imagine the inside will become more viable. Run the top usually cooks your tires more. But definitely looks like it's difficult to pass. And Lucas running that middle as Hayden trying to wrap the bottom. As our single file, let's go back a little bit, see if we got any battles going on. As soon as I do that, they're probably going to go 2-by for the race lead. Looks like they're pretty single file for the moment. DG Swiss currently running in the 14th spot, just ahead of Daniel Krim. As, oh, now I see something. Thought I did. Right on board with Michael Edwards, and yep, battle for the race lead. Hoytsma going back to the inside. And Bradley Wilson. Oh, Wolfenbarger into the outside wall. He's still out of shape, I think. I think he's going to hold on to it. Bradley Wilson moves up to 3rd spot. Tyler Merritt now going to lose potentially 4th to Wolfenbarger. And Michael Edwards in the picture is 38 sliding up. Meanwhile, there's still 2 on. Never mind, they went clear again. Edwards now trying to shoot to the outside. Tyler Merritt for 5th. Trying to follow Wolfenbarger on the top. Go on the gyro cam. As looks like leaders are about to come up on the lap car of William Oshebranner. They're still side by side for that 5th spot. And Edwards clears, now looks to the inside of Wolfenbarger for 4th. As Hayden shoots back to the inside of Hoytsma for the race lead. He's staying down there. He's still got his nose down there. Lucas able to charge in the corner. Hayden trying to wrap the bottom, trying to pull back alongside off of 2. Ashabranner off the racing surface, letting the leaders by. Lowell might be making some headway here. Bradley Wilson's joining in on the party, and Lucas still holds onto that race lead, able to hold off. Oh, 51 makes contact with the 56. They door again. Off turn number 2. They're still too wide, and Wilson clears. 56 going to shoot right back to the inside. He's going to door the 51. Probably going to have to get my document ready. Meanwhile, the 14 of Michael Edwards has gotten around Merritt for 6th, and Bill Rivard is up to 5th. Oh wait, no, I have. It's not messed up. Wolfenbarger's actually. I got my thing all sorts of messed up. Cleaver trying to reel in the 16 of Giglio. And the 14, Michael Edwards, pulling alongside, or trying to pull alongside the 22 of Bill Rivard. Rivard currently trying to get around Wolfenbarger for 4th. Zoom it out here. And Giglio. Believe he is done saving tires. I think he's decided it's time to come and play. Meanwhile, saw Hayden take another stab at the inside of Hoytsma for the race lead. Oh. Almost had an oopsie between the 32 and the 22. That's allowing Edwards to try and scoot to the bottom. For 5th. And Rivard going to shoot to the inside of Wolfenbarger for 4th. Oh, contact! Gets right on his left rear quarter panel. They keep it going in the right direction. Treat it like a giant 3,500-pound street stock with 700 horsepower. They just door it again into turn 3 to 32, still sideways. Edwards tries to shoot to the inside. And Wolfenbarger still loose. Hold on to it. Oh, man. Contact almost made again. Garrett's in trouble. He's trying to get that car back up underneath him. Stuck in a sandwich trying to find the room. Or trying to get a rhythm back. Better way to describe it. And 16, Blake Giglio. Trying to capitalize on that as well, but it looks like Garrett's getting back in his rhythm. Once I say that, Blake dives to the bottom. Gonna be borderline 3 wide for a second. Oh, Garrett's loose off of 4. He saved it. That allows Giglio to jump right to his inside. Woo! Almost makes contact out of 2. Hell of a battle for 7th. And they're 3 wide up ahead of them. Back 2 wide. Tires are definitely wearing. These guys are wiggling all over the place. And 16 may just made more contact with the 32. He does clear Garrett. Cody Kleber now trying to capitalize on this. He dives to the inside. And welcome to the party, the 64 of Tyler Lannon. As we do have drivers come down pit road. Oh, Tyler Merritt spins on the pit road. Our leader, Lucas Hoytsma, on pit road. And man, the broadcaster curse has hit the 38. I interviewed him for pole position, and it's not gone much better. Kind of downhill from there. So the 56, Hayden Lowell, takes the race lead. Bradley Wilson in the 51 in second. As I think a car may have spun. The exit of pit road, no caution. I think that was Oshebranner. Any takers on the pit road this time? Does not look like it. Actually, that's a lot. Michael Edwards looks like he's come down pit road, as well as the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. Dave down and away. As is the 14 of Mike Edwards. Lucas Hoytsma back out on the racetrack. I think the only other car that came with him was Merritt, and he has quite the gap between him and the 38. Wolfenbarger on pit road. To make it on one stop, these drivers got to get to lap 45. Slow continuing to hold on to the race lead now. Giglio has gotten around Bill Rivard for third spot. Dalton Hayes in the 47 with fresh tires, trying to go around Rivard, not for position. Looks like Tyler has gotten around Cody Cleaver. Right now that is a battle for fifth. Tyler, heavy fuel saving. That clutch pedal was in. Is Hayden's trying to save fuel? Some of these guys, they're going to go for the fuel strat. Fuel save strategy. Andrew has right side and rear end damage. Like the 14 Michael Edwards by, that's not for position. And the more the laps tick away, the more it makes you think, have these guys saved enough fuel to potentially do the one stop? I already heard the 64 save massive amounts of fuel as Hoytsma trying to get his lap back. He's ripping the fence. Here comes the 2 of Cleaver trying to get to the outside of Landon. Lucas going to try and get his lap back the old-fashioned way. As caution is out, first caution of the night. So what happened? Oh, 64. Tyler Lehman went for a ride. Looks like came up the 22. You can see he's trying to turn right and get away from it. So 64 slides up, gets into the 22. It's a slow spin. Alright, so everyone that has not pit yet just got a massive mulligan in terms of tires, which may not be a big issue. these guys get 4 extra sets of tires, but someone like Lucas or whatever who just was trying to get his lap back did not want to see that caution. I think Lucas is the lucky dog. So who's going to win this race off pit road? This is going to shake up the order a little bit. Dead heat off pit road. I don't know who won it. Looks like it's giving it to the 56 of Hayden Lowell. Imagine Lucas will probably come down pit road, take his second set of tires, a couple others. Thinking about it, 16's coming down pit road. As Beach coming off pit road right now. Hey, it's the Cheesecake. You got me?
How's it going, Trent?
Oh, man, you're currently leading the way. Do you got enough fuel? Bad close?
I'm not gonna say I can make it, but I'm not ready to say I can't make it either. Let's put it that way.
Bad close. Got it.
Yeah, it's
All right.
maybe not. We'll see. Definitely
Second-
not gonna see me on the top of the racetrack though.
Second question. If you don't save fuel, you're going to be able to hold up everyone behind you.
No, I definitely think I've got the best car here, best car, and then probably second's probably Lucas, third's Brad. I don't see a reason why I can't win this race.
How hard is it to pass? It looks like it's pretty difficult.
It's difficult to pass clean and fair and not burn your stuff up. Like if you want to do a traditional pass, it is difficult, but you can totally get a run and throw a slider on a dude and get track position. You can pass if you want.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Top.
As Hayden has elected the top. And a couple drivers I saw, I think the 51 ducked back down pit road, so bad close. They're going to try it, and we're coming to the end of the stage right here. We're going to go back racing at the end of the stage. How about Cleaver P2? All right, pace car's in, Lola control car, green flag back in the air. Eight shows the way.
Following the guy told me to.
Same. I need to clear for that as too, please.
Okay.
It's fucked up because it didn't tell me till the very last second what you guys were about.
Get my ticker back up here. There we go. I think I went through. Yeah. All right, so Hayden Lowell, your lead right now. Cody Cleaver running in second. And we got a gaggle going on for third. Lucas Hoytsma on the outside of Bradley Wilson, bringing Ethan Evers in tow. Time then we'll see another battle going on. 23 of Daniel. Oh, the 16's loose. Hold on to it, Malake. Tokyo drift through 3 and 4. What a save for Blake Giglio. Driver's going to try and capitalize on that, though, like sharks smelling blood. 64 Atlanta now trying to shoot to the outside of the 16. And Giglio going to try and get around the 7 of Daniel Krim. Not able to do so there. So Tyler jumps to the bottom. Hoytsma still staying in that 4th spot. Could not get around the 51, Bradley Wilson. Hayden Lowell still with the race lead, but he has not driven away from the 2 of Cleaver. 40 laps to go. Zoom it on out here, see what we got going on. Just about 3 wide between the 22, the 32, and the 71. That is a battle for, I believe, 11th. Oh, 22 and 32 make contact. Wolfenbarger on that inside of Bill Rivard. Looks like they keep it clean for the moment. As the 8 of Ethan Evers is going to the outside of Hoytsma for 4th. Tyler trying to follow. And off of turn 4, Ethan's got the spot. And Tyler going to make it potentially 3 wide. Going to be 2 wide. Lucas backed out. As Bradley Wilson has gotten around the 2 of Cody Cleaver. And Tyler shooting back to the inside. He's down there. Can he make the pass through 3? He's got it cleared. Comes up to cover. Tyler Landon moves up to 4th. And this has potential to get ugly. The 23, Daniel Wallen, looking to the inside of Blake Giglio for 7th. Daniel's just about there, trying to get on the left rear. Looking to the inside. Not able to do anything there. 22, Bill Rivard trying to make something on the outside work here. Gonna get to the outside of Llewellyn. Gonna try and rip the top. And Hoytsma dropping back. Thinking the 97's trying to save fuel. Meanwhile, Hayden Lowell still with the race lead. Has pulled about a half-second gap over the 51 of Bradley Wilson. Oscar Barron letting them by. Cody Cleaver still running in that third spot. Has about a little over a second gap between him and the 64. How about that 8 car, though? Ethan running that outside. So we got a battle between the 26 and the 37. That is for 14th. DG currently trying to get a run on Andrew Beach. That is for 13th. Mike Lever's trying to set up a pass on the 32 of Garrett Wolfenbarger. As it looks like Giglio has gotten around the 22 of Bill Rivard for 7th. Bill still all over the rear end of the 16. Oh, gonna give him a tap into 3. Blake saving fuel. Heard him push the clutch in when he got rear-ended by the 22. As the 79 and the 47 come down pit road for their final pit stop. You can make it on fuel from here. So it's going to come down to if any of the leaders can make it. So Bell has gotten back around with the fuel-saving Blake. Now looking to the outside of Hoytsma. Ah, damn. Sorry to hear that, Adam. So Bell jumping to the outside of Hoytsma, and Michael Edwards about to come down pit road. So final pit stop for the 14. As Dalton Hayes looking to get one of his laps. Oh, I see smoke. Might have been from the 83. Saw big smoke. As Hayes trying to get around the 51. Once again, this is not for position. Dalton currently 3 laps down, about to go 2 down once he gets one of the laps back from the 56. As we're on lap 69. Nice, of 90. Hayden letting him by on the outside. Dalton Hayes, 2 laps down. See here what the closest battle's looking like. Maybe the 7 and the 32. And 23 Llewellyn into the outside wall. And we're getting about that time where we're going to get a caution. So the 7 going around the 23. That is for 9th spot. 20 laps to go. 32 almost got into the rear end of the Llewellyn. As these guys battled out, that's allowing the 26 of DG Swiss to get a sniff of this battle. So let me come play. I want to play with the big boys. Swovenbarger shooting to the inside of Krim. And Llewellyn backing up on the inside. 7 officially gets around. Now the 32 is going to try to get around on the outside. Llewellyn sliding up. Makes contact with the 32. Garrett going to try and get the run off the corner on that outside. Still 2 wide. And Garrett clears the 23 off turn number 4. DG going to try and get it on it as well. So DG clears the 23. Meanwhile, back up front, the 51. 1 or 2 car links behind the 56. Cleaver, a second back, still running strong in that 3rd spot. 15, coming to 15 laps to go. Who, if anyone, has enough fuel? That's what it's going to come down to. Is Bill Rivard Bidwiggle off turn number 2. Someone just said they're pitting. I couldn't hear who. It was the 8. Ethan Evers coming down pit road. Ethan can't make it on fuel. DG now tries to shoot to the inside of Wolfenbarger. Excuse me. That's the 38. Tyler Merritt. He is a lap down, trying to get around this traffic. Gonna be borderline 3 wide. Michael Edwards also a lap down. Fresh tires, trying to get around the traffic. And they are 3 wide. Easy, boys. Easy, easy. Oh, Jesus Christ. They saved it. Oh, no, how in the hell they saved it. But they saved it. 32 coming down pit road. He's loose coming onto pit road. Coming in hot. Think he made it. I don't know. Christ alive. So coming to 10 laps to go. At 56, still the leader. I'm trying not to, Adam. My lungs hurt. So at some point, the 16 has gotten around the 97. Either he thinks he can make it on fuel or he's given up on the effort. Boysma currently side by side with the 22 of Bill Rivard for 6th. Or for 5th, my apologies. 10 laps to go.
Saturday. Thank you, Andrew. Absolutely, buddy. Wasn't trying to block you there up before. Car's just crazy fucking with. Oh, no problem.
As Tyler shoots to the inside of Bill. And he gets the spot. Alright. Getting down to the end of it. Do we get a classic Sidewinder late caution? Do the leaders have enough fuel? I'm going to go out on a limb and say they do. I think the majority of the guys out on track right now, the leaders, I think they do have enough fuel to make it to the end of this thing. Come to 6 laps to go. And Bill shooting to the inside of Tyler. Now I don't know anything happened there. Coming to 5 laps to go. Lowell has opened it up to a second over the 51. If we get a caution, we're going to a green-white checkered, 3 attempts. Two of Cleaver reeling in this 51. Might have a battle for second. See here, closest battle. Now.
I need one person who's not dead around the
3 laps to go. Cleaver has caught the 51. 2 to go. Side by side for second. Oh, Cleaver loose down the backstretch. The 51 blinks. They're still side by side. Hayden Lowell coming to take the white flag. Battle is for second spot. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Only a single caution this race. Thank you, everyone, for keeping it clean. White flag. Side by side for second spot. Cleaver trying to make it happen. Through 3 and 4. Hayden Lowell going to be the winner here tonight. The battle, however, is for second spot. It's going to be a drag race at the line. The 51, Bradley Wilson, holds on to second. Third goes to the 2 of Cody Cleaver.
I clutched in the entire field run and I just ran out on the field.
Yeah, it saved the whole time. I finished 7 seconds behind him in state.
I don't know, just ran the bottom one time, looked early, easy on the throttle. I'm gonna have enough for a burnout.
Full 4 laps. Good for you, brother.
Air winner to 56. He just ran out right there. Had enough just for a little smoke show. Dog paw.
I'm coming this up the bubble.
Oh boy.
We'll go ahead and get the top 3 up and going in here. Cody, it's the cheesecake in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you came up into the top 3 and you never left. You ran down that 51, gave them a hell of a battle there for the final 5 laps, and came up just short, but still held on to that podium. Talk me through your knot.
Yeah, just definitely fortuitous with the strategy. Going long, getting the yellow when we did, trapping certain people, a lap down, allowing me to come back up there. So I had the car. It's just being back in traffic, doing what I was doing, trying to stretch it long, kind of kept me in the back. And then once I got a little bit more clean air, it was better sailing.
Yes, sir. You made that clean air work. How close on fuel were you?
I had a full 3/4 of a lap by the time I was done there.
Interesting. Oh, buddy.
It's just started sputtering on the cooldown lap out of 4.
Interesting. Well, have we got like a hypothetical late race caution that Sidewinder's known for? Do you think you would have had anything for him for a green white checker?
Probably not. I don't think I had short run speed. My speed was definitely in the long run, as evidence of running down Brad there at the end. But it'd have been interesting. But I was hoping it would stay green the entire time there.
Yes, sir. Well, man, you got any sponsor shout-outs to that number 2 machine?
Yeah, shout out to all the boys at C2X for having me on this season, agreeing to take me and Ian and our deadweight on. Shout out to my family. Shout out to you broadcasting. That's all I got. I got no sponsors.
You got us. You got Low Time Motors. That counts.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget about Low Time.
All right, man. Well,
Proud team member there.
Yes, sir. Well, man, congrats once again on that podium.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Cody Cleaver, fish third here tonight. We're going to get that 51 up in here. Bradley, you're becoming a familiar face up here.
Thank you. I'm proud to do that.
Oh, man, you started 5th, made your way up to the top 3, and you never left. You were up in that 2nd spot. What happens? You just burned the tires off, had to save more fuel? What allowed the 2 to run you down?
Honestly, I wasn't sure because we pit on the last possible chance for the restart. I was like, Hayden he might not make it. So I tried to push it a little bit there, try to put some pressure on him, but he stayed cool, calm, and collected, and saved enough, and I burnt my shit up trying to get up there with him.
Oh, man, either way, you held on to that 2nd place. You and Cleaver had a hell of a battle the last 5 laps. We got a late race caution, a green-white checkered. Do you think you would have had anything for Hayden?
I don't know, because then we would have had the decision to pit or not to pit. I had enough for a green-white checkered. I'm not sure who else did. We could have stayed out front and just kind of hope for the best, but I don't know, to be honest with you. I'd like to think so, but Hayden was fast all night, and I guess we won't know unless it actually happened.
Yes, sir. Well, man, congrats once again on that 2nd place. You got any sponsor shout-outs?
Manly, Shine, Mooncar, everyone out here racing. It's a blast. Garrett for joining me. Sadly, Brantley couldn't make it tonight. You for broadcasting this. This was a complete blast. I thought we were going to go green all the way, but we had that one yellow.
I'll take it.
Would have been interesting with the fuel strategy there if we didn't get that yellow, because barely would have made it to 45. Barely. So, I don't know. Shout out to everyone.
All right, man. Well, congrats once again on that podium.
All right, thank you, sir.
Bradley Wilson finished 2nd here tonight. Now we'll go ahead and pull in our winner here tonight. Get my winner overlay up and going here. Hey, Lucas, that's a thing. If there's a way you can make me a winner overlay with this new ticker, that'd be cool. But you're a winner here tonight, the 56. Oh, God, I didn't even pull you in. Where the hell did you come from?
What up? I got you.
Fair enough. Well, man, you had enough, and it sounds like just enough to do a burnout afterward. How close really was it?
Yeah, I had about 3/4 of a lap to the good there at the end. Had enough to get back around and do a small little burnout, and ran out and used the starter to get back to park it on the start-finish line here, but really just stuck to running the bottom. Didn't let Brad really pressure me too much. I'm like, if you're going to do it, burn your own fuel. That's fine. Burn your own tires. Just stuck to the bottom and save fuel, save tire, and brought it home.
Yes, sir. Had we had a late race caution, which you of all people know, that's usually a trend here in Sidewinder, especially the ARCA series. I was waiting for it. Would you have had
that
enough?
Makes 2 of us.
Would you have had enough for a green-white checker?
It depends on when that caution would have come out. If it would have come out with like 4 to go to push us to like an overtime of like 1 or 2 laps, I would have stayed out and risked it. No, I take that back. We all would have come down to get tires anyway. So I don't really think that fuel would have been an issue for a green-white checker because tires are so old. You're gonna pit for tires. So, but in terms of race speed, I think if I was able to get off a pit road first in that scenario, I would have been able to hold off everyone else. And wherever I come off a pit road is everyone up at the front is so good that where you come off a pit road is very likely where you finish. But luckily, it didn't come to that, and brought it home P1. First win, Iowa. That's my 7th Iowa win, most of any track in SRL. So we'll take it, and we'll keep going.
Yes, sir. We got any sponsor shout-outs in that 56?
Yeah, I would like to thank Napa Auto Parts, ARC Music, and Madigan Motorsports as always. I'd like to thank you, Trent, for putting on the broadcast with Sneed Tombstone Game Farm. We'd like to thank Swiss and all the other admins at Sidewinder Racing League for putting on our 11 different leagues across 6 different days of the week.
My God, that's a lot of it.
That's a lot of racing.
Yes, sir. Well, man, congrats once again on getting first win of the season. I'm sure we'll see you up here as the season goes.
Thank you very much.
Hey, hello, you're a winner here tonight. And with that, we'll go ahead and get the, actually, ooh, hold on, I can try this out. Final results here tonight. Hayden Lowell, your winner, followed by Bradley Wilson, Cody Cleaver, Blake Giglio, and Lucas Hoytsma rounds out the top 5. Bill Rivard, Tyler Lennon, Daniel Krim, DG Swiss, and Daniel Wallen round out the top 10. Then we got Andrew Beach 11th, Michael Edwards 12th, Ethan Evers 13th, Garrett Wolfenbarger 14th, Tyler Merritt 15th, Dave Hoytsma, Cliff Mullins, Dalton Hayes, William Osterbrander, and Adam Crozier round out our field tonight. And now I'll go ahead and get to the sponsor poster. Big thanks to 712 Brakes, Labor 12, ARC Music, Golden Eagle, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Frisbee Racing, Spinbin Podcast, Sneed Tombstone Game Farm, Tree and Technologies, DGSRacing.com, CTC Racing Network, the DG Broadcast Network, me here at the Wild Horse Broadcast Network, and Lucas and Beach, Mike, Chris, Giglio, Lucas, and everyone else that takes part in the Pro Sim Network over on Twitch. And with that, I'm gonna go rest my lungs.